Rule 8 is new, but it's kind of like Rule 6 and Rule 7 had a baby, and that became Rule 8. So let's look at this rule, and it's going to kind of look familiar because it looks like those two rules combined. So this is our derivative rule for if we have any base a, so not e, which is a specific number like pi, and is raised to a function where, again, this base is going to be a number bigger than 0. The derivative of this is going to be just like Rule 6, where we first want to take the derivative of our power times our base to the original power. So it's kind of like Rule 6, where that says take the derivative of your power first, since it's not a regular x. And Rule 7 had a baby, because we need to have that ln of our base in there too. So let's combine those two rules to get Rule 8. So it says take the derivative of your power first, f prime of x. Take the ln of your base, because that's what Rule 7 said to do, ln of a, and then your base to the original power, which is back to looking like Rule 6. So Rule 6 said take the derivative of your power times e to the original power. This one is the derivative of your power, ln of your base to the original power. So this is like combining Rule 6 and Rule 7's baby. That helps you remember it. It's a piece of each. Okay, let's use it on this one. It's the derivative of y, so we'll label it y prime. My power isn't just a regular x, so I need to take the derivative of that first. What's the derivative of 3x? Our mini rule says it's just going to be 3. Derivative of the power, ln of the base to the original power. These two pieces kind of look like Rule 6, derivative of the power, and then your base to your original power, but then you need ln of your base as well. All right, longer rule, but we'll do it again, and the more you do it, the simpler it'll be, like with all these rules. Our next rule is we're going to do the derivative of the power still, because we have 9 to the x cubed plus x. So derivative of x cubed is 3x squared. What's the derivative of 1x? It's 1. What do we say on Rule 6? What do we need to do if we have more than one term for the derivative of our power? Make sure you put parentheses on it. So derivative of your power, ln of your base to your original power. So if you entered this in and you got marked wrong, make sure it's probably just because of the parentheses. And if you're like, I am totally going to forget parentheses, I'm just that person that's going to make the same small mistake every time, what you can do is put the derivative of your power in parentheses all the time. In fact, we can go back to the page before, and if that's how you need to memorize it, then that's how you need to memorize it. Derivative of your power times e to the original power. You can put parentheses in always, and it's not wrong, but it is wrong when it's more than one term and you don't have them. So it's never wrong to have extra parentheses, but it's wrong to not have them sometimes. So depending upon the type of person you are, if you feel like you need them all the time to remember it's during the sometimes that you do, and that's when you have more than one term, then do it all the time. I'm totally fine with extra parentheses, and so is WebAssign.